What's new, fat hay?
Hi, this is Doc Owen with Action Figure Times. I'm here with Jarrett, one of the readers of the site, and we met up. He's a great guy. In fact, he's going to be doing a review on this figure, and we'll talk about that in just a minute. But he's been really shafted by Hasbro here at the convention. Tell us a little bit about your experience. How did it go? What happened?
Well, I was hoping I was not going to have the same experience as last year, but it's been worse. If that's possible, it's actually been worse. Basically, they give you out, they tell you first to go to the actual store. And then we actually have to go about 2 football fields away to actually get a voucher, a ticket that says you can come back online to the actual line at after 2 p.m., after 4 p.m.
Wait a minute, let me get this straight. You have to get in a line to be able to get in a line?
Get in a line to get in a line.
Okay.
So it's kind of like one of those things like Great Adventure or whatever, where you get that speed pass, you know, you have to go to get that before you can go on the ride, reserve your time on the ride.
Right.
So basically they make you walk all the way across everything, upstairs, downstairs, outside.
Outside?
Now you're on 3 different lines. One line, another line, and then 2 of those lines where you're in like a rat race. Then now you're back inside, okay? Now you're out of the heat. Okay, you're only halfway
And now
there.
you're not really in line to get product yet.
I'm not getting anything at the end of this line except a little coupon that tells me when I can come back to the actual booth to buy my product.
Wow. Now how long were you in that line?
That was about an hour.
Wow.
And that's first just finding out from them takes about a half hour because you get the runaround between security, the Hasbro people, the regular staff, the maintenance people who nobody seems to know what's going on.
Wow.
Nobody. Even if you go to the front of the Hasbro people, I myself was extricated out of a line yesterday by a former professional player.
A football player picks him up and moves him.
I'm no small guy. This guy moved me like I was just like a piece of lint on his shirt. And so basically, I got my ticket and I looked at it after an hour of lines.
Right.
And it said after 4 p.m. So I said, all right, so I have the rest of the day. I'll walk around. I'll do whatever. And basically, they said yesterday, I said, I'm here. It's after 4 o'clock. I'd like to, I'm ready to purchase my stuff here at Hasbro. And they said, we're still on the 12s.
The 12s?
The noons, the people who can buy after 12.
Now, what time was this?
This was 4 p.m.
Wow!
So now they're still only getting through the noon people.
At 4 o'clock.
At 4 o'clock. So I said, all right, well, where am I supposed to go? What time do you think the 4 o'clock people will be able to do this? And they said, maybe 6:30, maybe not even today. And I said,
wow.
I've already invested my entire day in this. First thing I did as soon as I got to the con yesterday on Thursday was get online to get on the final line. Can't help you, nobody can help you. They got really like bouncers that are, you know, everyone's telling you different things. People are saying things are out of stock. You're getting worried because you spent money on hotels and flights.
Yeah.
And you know, paid entertainment and all those kinds of things, you know. So now it gets to be about 5 o'clock, and I say,
now this is yesterday.
This is This is Thursday, and I say to myself, what am I going to do now? I've been here since 9 a.m. Pretty tired. It's a pretty exhausting place.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I told you, my dad's been to the Canton, China textile trade show, and he said it's not even half this. So I mean, this is an enormous place. It's very easy to just get caught up in everything. There's people at the health station every 5 seconds. I went to the health station last year because my heartbeat was up to 150.
So this is a stressor.
So this is a stressor. This is like for serious. Like you make a commitment to this and you're really disappointed. And it's been 4 years in a row now I've been disappointed because nothing's been either on time or in stock or on the shelf or there when I'm supposed to be there. We're all doing everything right. I feel as collectors.
Right.
And it's, collecting, it's not just a hobby anymore. It's really a lifestyle.
And for you, it's been a contact sport.
Yeah, for me, it's becoming, I mean, it's becoming that kind of thing where, when we had, what was that crazy, that Elmo thing?
Yeah.
That whole wave of violence is coming back around, I think. But especially here at these conventions, because people know these things are limited.
Right.
And the way it was handled, when they said, oh, the line's in the back, And I went all the way to the back cement wall, and I said, "Excuse me, what line are you on?" The kid said Hasbro. I said, "Okay, what time were you supposed to pick up your stuff?" He said 12. I said, "But it's 4:30." I said, "So I don't understand." So I went back online and I said to the woman, I said, "Listen, this is my whole day. It's just been gone now. I want to know what the deal is."
Now they call you Jersey Jarrett because when did you fly out here?
I flew out on Tuesday. Tuesday, and to LA, and a caravan with my brother.
So far you haven't got to see any of the show, really.
Yeah, I mean,
you've seen the Hasbro booth.
Yeah, I've seen the Hasbro booth. I mean, it's imprinted on my memory. It's just been, I've gotten to see some of the exhibits, but I haven't really had the time to relax, take pictures, stop and take some goofy,
right,
shots and everything.
Now, you showed up this morning at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Right.
And right away they were sidestepping me to go upstairs, and I said, "But it's 9 o'clock. We're supposed to be general admission."
Right.
And I actually finagled a press pass this
Okay.
year.
Okay.
So, which was terrific, because I thought it would maybe alleviate some of these problems. Unfortunately, they're all sending me upstairs. They're sending me downstairs, and finally I said, "You know what? I'm not following the sheep anymore.
Right.
I'm going back outside. I'm walking in, because this is ridiculous. All they're doing is trying to divert everyone away from it."
Okay, so you finally get in line. You get in line at 9 o'clock. How long did it take you to actually get what you wanted?
Well, I was fortunate that I found kind of a staircase that nobody seemed to be going down.
Okay.
And I kind of like getting onto the Death Star real early. I got on and I just kind of made a beeline for the Hasbro toy shop. I showed her the thing because the woman said yesterday, anyone with an after 4 p.m. ticket will be honored between 9 and 12 tomorrow.
Okay.
Which is today, is Friday. So before leaving the hotel, I said to my dad, I said, I'm gonna go get this laminated,
right,
because this is my golden ticket right here. I'm really hoping they don't screw us on this. The line moved, but I'm already hearing rumblings from people about running out of things.
Right. Like what?
It's very easy to pick up that kind of chatter.
Okay, right.
Stuff, if you listen close and everything, and you know kind of the buzzwords to listen for.
Right.
And it's disappointing. It's not even noon yet. It's not near
right.
noon.
Right.
And,
on Friday.
On Friday.
Right.
So some people only have one-day badges. They have one shot at this. Fortunately, I was able to get a preview night 4-day pass. People yesterday, I mean, one lady just threw down her ticket that had been given to her for an after 12. It was 5 o'clock. She said, "Screw this," and she tore it up and and threw it out. So, to me, both Hasbro and Mattel, obviously, it's all the companies we grew up with. We love their product, but I feel like at this show, which is really the Super Bowl.
Right.
I mean,
this is where you need to bring your A game.
This brings.
What did you? I know you stand in line. I know we saw your 2 big bags, but what all did you get?
Well, I was very psyched that the Marvel Universe line has been so popular, the 3.75 inch line.
Right.
And the Marvel Legends line kind of dissipated for a number of years.
Right.
And was kind of coming back around Christmas with the 2-packs.
Right.
Which they previewed here.
Winter Soldier and Black Widow and Hulk and Valkyrie. Right.
Right. And there was the Deadpool with the gas costume.
Right.
So I think that was kind of a good hint that it was coming back. And I really think it was great they did it with Thor, because
this is a great figure.
Thor's had such a great year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like all the way around. As far as I believe it's Fraction doing the comic, and the movie. Obviously, they took a big gamble.
Yeah, and did well.
And it did. It really made internationally. It did. I mean. 2 years from now, we'll be talking about the sequel.
Right.
Starting it. So,
now, but you didn't just get Thor. You got some other cool items, didn't you?
Yes. I was able to nag a.
Now, Thor was a limit of 4, right?
Limit of 4, right?
Okay.
And it comes with, which is very cool. It has some weight to it.
Okay.
And it really does feel like a hammer.
Yeah. Very cool.
You can hit a small person with, but not very hardly. But I'm not sure if this packaging is exclusive just to this. For the show?
I believe it is, because the other one I think switches to a different type.
Okay, well I'm just glad it's everyone I've talked to is just glad it's not that ridiculous plastic that you need the jaws of life to get through.
Right.
So you have to go to the as seen on TV shop to buy one of those cutters just to open the figure.
Now you also got some Sentinels, you got some G.I. Joe stuff, and then the coveted Indiana Jones, The Lost Wave.
Yeah, for me, and that's a strange thing for me, is that doesn't seem to be a hot ticket. Starscream seems to be what everyone is buzzing about.
Really?
And as far as what I've seen on online sales.
Now you got you a Starscream, right?
What's that?
You got your Starscream.
Right.
All right, cool.
So.
All right.
It was just, you know, I wish sometimes with the limits they go up a little, because I have a rule, it's buy two. One for display, one for storage. My toys in my own personal well of souls.
Well, very cool. Well, you're going to be doing a review on this.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to seeing that. We're sorry you had this experience, but at least we now know what it's like to deal with Hasbro at SDCC. Thanks a lot, Jarrett. Appreciate it.
My pleasure.